How's everybody doing on a Wednesday afternoon? Hello, all of my friends. So good to see everybody's name pop up. Pop up. I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday afternoon. Y'all, thanks for making this what it is. And if you're new, come on in. You are becoming a member of a family, 8,200 of us, and everybody is as friendly and decent as you could imagine, y'all. Thanks for being part of this. Means more than you know. Absolutely does. But I hope everybody's having a good week too. So we've got all kinds of stuff to talk about today. Got some fun stuff to look at. We've got a giveaway. That's exactly right, because we don't actually know when the anniversary of the first live was. I can't imagine we can't find that some way or another, but evidently we can't. It's not documented anywhere. So we're just going to call today our anniversary. We've got two cool things to give away. Y'all, we're actually going to start that at 15 minutes after the top of the hour, but I will at least let you know what we're going to give away today, because let me tell you, these are cool. These are cool. So first, we're going to have two winners. Okay. So for the first winner, glass cleaner. Let me tell you, if you've got dirty windows in your shop, Weaver is there to help. And the second one, these are great. It's a metal closet pole socket. I don't have a metal closet. So if you've got a metal closet, these are not really. Not really. We've got two cool things. I hope they're cool. We'll talk more about that here in just a little bit. But also, I brought in some greenery for our anniversary. Actually, winter came back, which I'm unhappy about. It was so nice. Mid-70s, getting ready to start wearing t-shirts, shorts, flip-flops, right? Yeah, no. Back to hoodies. Anyway, so I had to bring all the plants back in. Right. Anyway. All right. So let's see. I hope everybody's got something good on your table. I was actually able to post something on the fan page finally. It's like a momentous occasion for me. I just don't make a lot on my side. Most of everything I do is for Weaver. So anyway, got that up. We're going to talk about the fan page. Y'all got some beautiful work coming out. Absolutely beautiful. Got to do some shout out to some folks there. But right off the top, y'all, Jerry, first one in the shop today. It's good to see your name. Lad Ross, Sweden, honored you're with us. I hope you have a good time today. I hope you do. But thanks for joining us. Absolutely great to see new names pop up. Carrie's with us, always keeping a smile on her face. Carrie, thanks for that. Always. We got the best craft. Let's enjoy it. And this is so funny. Back in the day, right? Back in the day, I remember going to a retail store here and there, and the folks in the store, they were just grumpy. They were grumpy. And I was like, we got the best craft in the world. Let's add joy to that. How about that? Let's have a good time with it. So, and the good with the bad, craft fails, that's a part of it. It's a part of it. So anyway, I don't have any craft fails. We got that section. It's there to help the new folks out, to let them know we all make mistakes. There's ways around it. There are things we can learn when we make mistakes. We might even come up with something no one has ever seen simply by making a mistake. But anyway, the point is, I don't have any craft fails. So if you've got some good craft fails, drop them in. We're going to come up to that later. Let's see. Time change. I don't know what time it is. I forgot to change my clock in my shop on Monday. I went to lunch. I thought I went to lunch at noon. I didn't. And then when I came back from lunch, 2:00, I took a 2-hour lunch. No, you didn't. So I finally changed the clock in my shop. I don't know what time it is. I do what the toaster tells me, and I leave it at that. So, okay, let's see. So our made-up anniversary. Ta-da! Yeah, okay, so, and I can't even remember. I think it's 3 years. 20? I don't know. We've met. It's right. I'm a guy. I don't remember things. Anyway, all right, so also we're going to talk about some stuff. Got something to talk about for the new folks. It's going to segue into our product of the week. Very cool. Also, too, let me mention this, because we talked about this last time, and it's a big point for me, because it's just a whole aspect of our craft that we kind of never really think about. But we talked about it last time, not last week, last time, decorating our home, right? And we looked at we got some of the cool. My wife loves to make things like this out of the scrap in my scrap bin. And I said, well, I wish I thought to grab some other items because the masks, and it's something else we don't really think about. Well, one of my favorites, the fox mask, and we did that one. We did a video on that one a long time ago. But also, how cool is that? I mean, for kids' rooms, these are great. A Crusader mask, but for us adults as well, Anubis, and so many possibilities, unlimited possibilities. We could go there. But I did at least want to bring that up because we talked about that last time. So anyway, okay, let's see. Oh, Lad Ross, yeah, oh wait, time zones. Yeah, I'm with you. I think the older I get, the more the time change messes with me. I don't understand that, but it kind of does. I'm trying to go to bed, and actually, it's an hour earlier. It's like trying to go to bed at what? I'm going to bed like 7:15 at night, right? I have had trouble sleeping lately, right? Just trying to get to sleep at night. And I thought, well, what do we do? What am I doing before bedtime? Well, it couldn't be the 2 sodas, the pack of Smarties, and a couple of those peppermints, right? It couldn't be. I can't understand why I'm not able to go to sleep, right? Okay, so anyway, yeah, Lad Ross, greetings from Sweden. Greetings right back to Sweden. Glad you're here. That's very cool. I'm honored. Absolutely. Let's see, Rare Breed, Vanessa Kitty. Let's see, Rare Breed can only hang for a short time, then back to work. Yeah, we discussed that, right? This working for a living, it just cuts right into the middle of my day. It really does. I just haven't fallen into that independently rich thing yet. Still waiting. I'm getting a little shaky, but I'm still waiting. Yeah, the lottery would do it, but you got to play the lottery to win the lottery. Let's see, Tomas, hi from Poland. Tomas, I'm glad you're with us, and I'm honored. Poland is in the shop with us today. I'm honored, absolutely. Glad you're with us. I hope this will be fun and interesting. Let's see, Jason Dugan is with us. Oh yeah, Jason Dugan. It's a good point. I haven't made anything new in over a month. That feels like a craft fail. Jason, it kind of does, doesn't it? We got this cool shop downstairs. It's ready to go, and it happens. Life happens. In the summer, we go on vacation and holiday, it happens. But the coolest part, it's always there when you're ready to jump back in. It could be 30 years. I fell out of leather when I got out of college, got into, a job and trying to make a living and work my way up and all this blah, blah. In that age, you're going out to clubs and bars and stuff at night. It kind of fell by the wayside. I probably picked it up about 10 years later. I dove back in. Um, and I was surprised that how little had changed. I mean, I literally just walked right back in. Our groovers, our bevels, the leather. Now the price of leather, it had gone up a little bit, but it wasn't a surprising amount. So the point is, you can walk away from it for a decade, come back, and you're going to pick it up just like it was yesterday. It's kind of like riding a bike. Now, some of it's perishable knowledge. It is. It really is. But that's the fun part of it, getting back up to speed. So, anyway, yeah, with you on that one. Dennis is with us. Very cool. Dennis, good to see your name pop up. Brew. Well, hi, right back to you, Brew. Hope you're doing good. Y'all, it's good to see everybody's name. Spastic Geek is with us. JR Time. Very cool. JR Time. I play the lotto, but I still don't win. I do when it gets up to like $580 billion. Yeah, I'll buy a couple of tickets. There goes $20. I might as well wad it up and throw it in the trash, right? But still, there's that time between you buy it and the time they call the numbers that anything is possible, right? I'm planning how I'm going to decorate my yacht, where I'm going to be sailing to, and then I have $20 worth of paper that also goes in the trash. Anyway, okay. Oh, Ben, greetings from the Netherlands. I'm glad to have y'all with us. Very much so. Bridget Benson. Good morning, everyone from Tucson. Yeah, it's still morning out there, isn't it? Yeah. And it's it is Thursday. Somewhere, is it there? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Now it's probably not as good, because we're maxing capacity and speed here. Anyway, night for today. Very cool. Lisa Bush, good to see your name pop up. Shlomo Mac Nakamoto. I'm sorry about that. I've said that before. We've met. We've met. But anyway, nonetheless, yeah, I hope all is great with you too as well. Very cool. Let's see, Bob Hogue. Oh, just finished a bag for the wife that was started over 50 years ago. Bob, did you kind of drop out and come back in? I hope that's the case. I hope the bag is still in good shape and the leather is good. And Bob, that's kind of cool. Very good. Not to mention a gift for your wife. That's a great piece of advice for folks that are new. In fact, maybe the biggest piece of advice I can offer for folks that are new to the craft, make something for your spouse. First off, make something for your spouse. That's the best way to go because they're going to go, "Oh, I love your craft." Right? And it just blossoms from there, but it's always a good idea. Always a good idea. Let's see, let's see. Light Ross, it's Thursday in about 4 hours. Okay. So you're close. Thursday's basically a Friday Junior, right? Yeah. So, I didn't even check to see if we had audio. Make sure we come back off mute. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Dennis Volpe. All right. Working on a new knife sheath. Nice. That's a good project. Uh, let's see. Looking at pancake style, but need to invest in a bench drill press to make the holes through the well. Yeah. Uh, It can be done by hand, and it's not really that outrageous. But on one hand, a drill press, I've got one, and it's a big help for so many reasons. Well, first off, like say we're doing a rapier carrier, and if you think of the Three Musketeers, the thing they carried the sword, it's got all the buckles across it. So you make one, you got to make 10 tongues and 10 buckle sides. You can stack them on a drill press, punch the holes in those, in probably under a minute. And if you're using a good drill bit, a new, clean, fresh drill bit, they're going to look great. But also to do that without a drill press, I would say go through your face and your welt, and then lay that on a piece of paper, trace the edge, and then with a small awl, just punch through each of the holes. And then you can lay that on the back piece, mark it, chisel from there. It's going to go together. It takes a little more time, but you can absolutely do it. And with that, you can pretty much go through, I think, as many welts as you want to. I've seen holsters with 4 welts, maybe 5, but I've also seen holsters from a gentleman that would take it and the welts, I think it would start with 4 and he would skive all the way down to 1, not just vertical, but horizontal too. He would skive and cut the inside to perfectly match the gun. Best holsters I've ever seen. Yeah, the Ed, gentlemen, great gentleman, absolutely. Let's see, Kent Ritchie, Corsicana, Texas. It's a beautiful part of the state. It really grew up in East Texas. Graduated from Sam Houston State. Go through Corsicana on the way to the Waco show, which I may and may not be at this year. I might ask the boss if I can do that. But anyway, the point is, Corsicana is absolutely beautiful. Love Texas. Love Texas. Absolutely. Let's see. Dennis, I kind of got sidetracked. Small shiny object. Right. Anyway. All right. I'm working on a knife sheath as the one that came with it broke. Oh, I bet. Yeah, looking at a pancake style, but need to invest in a bench. Oh, I did. We did talk about the drill press. Yeah. Well, again, we've met and right. Anyway. Okay. Oh, Shane Cessna, my wife and I are planning on coming to the grand opening. Very nice. We've got the dates for that. I've got that in notes from the boss. We're going to talk about that. So, all right. So let's see. It's about 3:15 our time. Let's do a giveaway. So what we're going to do, let me jump over here, make sure I get this correct. All right. So starting about right now, comment giveaway. And then the fine folks at the mothership are going to pick 2 names. And here's what we're going to do. Our winner. Now, I feel I'm torn on these 2 gifts. I'll explain that here in a little bit. But one, beautiful Weaver backpack. Super quality. Very nice backpack. Okay. For the runner-up, second, we've got a beautiful Weaver leather wallet. Money clip. That's a beautiful little wallet. Now, the reason I say I feel bad about these, because these were gifts to an employee from the company. That's a very nice gesture. The other side of that, though, um, I've got like 8 backpacks, and I don't wear a backpack typically. I've got my big one for backpacking, but and then the card wallet, we're leather crafters, right? I probably have 25 card wallets in the shop all over the place, all over the place. The point is, it's a waste for these to sit in my shop when there's somebody out there that could absolutely love them. So I'm kind of torn on this gift from the company, but going unused, somebody that can use this. Okay, so anyway, at about 3:45, we'll mention the 2 names. Then we'll get you to email us on the website. There's an email address there. So email us on the website and we'll get your name and shipping address. So, okay, and if you want me to sign either of them, I don't want to sound like a pompous ass by any means, but if you want, I would be happy to. I'd be honored to. Absolutely. So, okay, so we've got that rolling. Um, let's do this because we want to talk. All right, so tricks for the new folks, tips and tricks for the new folks. I'm going to do my best not to roll on this one. There's so much to be said here, but we're going to save you money. We're going to save you money. That's the point of this. So right here, oblongs, round ends, and English points. Oh, I don't have an English point. Oh, yeah, I do. Sorry. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I actually marked my tools because here's the point to this. You don't have to buy every size. There's no need to do that. Now, let me tell you, I've got a board because I work for Weaver. I've got the board. I've got every size. I use 1 or 2 of the obscure sizes, like a 2-inch or ½ inch or 3/8 inch English point. I use them once a year. Okay. The ones I use all the time, I'd say 3/4 inch, 1 inch, and 1.5 inch. Those are your biggies. So, well, first off, we're going to come back to these. I'll describe these more when we do our product of the week because that's what these are. But the point is, you don't have to get every tool. In fact, probably 2 of these will work for you. I would say maybe a 1 inch and a 1.5 inch because you can absolutely strap a smaller strap. The point is, it just doesn't have as much of the point as it would look like or as it would be with a larger tool. Now, one thing you can do on our oblongs, again, we're crafters. Budget, always a concern, and these are expensive tools, and I'm going to tell you why. I bought these. I have yet to sharpen these. I didn't buy these. I haven't sharpened these. These were given to me when I came to work at Weaver, setting up my shop and all that. I have yet to sharpen these, and when I feel these, they still feel exceptionally sharp to me. It's good steel. We'll talk about that again shortly. But like with our oblong, maybe if the budget is limited, and it can be, yeah, pieces falling out. I would say maybe go with a 1 inch oblong because you can always step that out if you need to. But and there's always a but in leather, right? You can do that absolutely. But the thing is the tool makers take into account the width. So like on a small 1/2 inch, let's go even smaller, better example. So I'm down to a 1/2 inch. Yeah, notice the difference in the width of the oblong on that. The tool makers take that into account. So stepping an oblong, it's going to work for you. Absolutely. But at some point, I may say jump up to a 1 inch and maybe a 1.5 inch. Or if you do a lot of little straps, maybe a 3/4 inch. Um, the rule of thumb in leathercraft is on your oblong, 1.5 inch wide strap, 1.5 inch wide oblong. And again, the tool makers take into account the width of that tool. So anyway, I might say by 2 or 3 until you kind of get up to speed. A 2-inch English point, oh, that's nice to have. I don't do a lot of 2-inch straps. I rarely ever use that. Same with like down at the 1/2 inch oblong. I rarely use that tool. I do. And when I need it, wow, does it come in handy. But to start with, you don't have to spend the whole bank getting your oblongs, English points, and round ends. Get a couple, that'll hold you. And in fact, on mine, you'll notice like my round end, my English point, and my 1.5 inch, I just put a little tape on those so I know what's my 1.5 inch and my 1 inch. And I think my 1 inch is here too. Yeah. So I just mark them so it's easy to see because it can be a little bit hard to see that number. Not really, but anyway. So for the new folks, you don't have to spend all that money. Get a couple and the master tools. These are phenomenal. And we're going to talk a little bit more about this. This is one of those tools you buy once and you pass it down for 5 generations. Okay. So we'll come back to those as the product of the week. So, okay, let me jump back over here, see if I can catch up. Let's see. Okay, good. Oh yeah, the mothership's jumping in there to help out. Very nice. Mark the Maker. Hello, my friend. Right back to you. I hope you're doing well. Um, let's see, Adriano Costa. Nice. Glad to see your name pop up. Frederick Gregory as well. Y'all, if I botch your name, please forgive me. That to me is about the rudest thing you can do to somebody. It's hard to all of this. And again, we're not working on full. Yeah, never. We never are. We never are. So, oh, Dreamscape Horsemanship. Oh, bless your heart. That makes me feel good. I would totally take a signed one. Bless your heart. Thank you. Becky Eversol. Uh, nice. Let's see, Jeremy Nedro. Yo, I'm seeing all kinds of great names. Thanks for joining us. You're now part of an 8,300 member family all over this world. And I think this may not be exact, but I think any one of us could go to any country on this planet, minus a couple obvious choices, minus few, and we'd have a friend there that we could meet. Absolutely. And they'd be great folks. I mean, look, and the fan page, same thing, just great folks everywhere. My opinion is that we breathe a lot of dye and glue and top coat. I don't know that. I'm just saying. I'm just tossing it out there. So anyway, but the contact cement, right? Yeah, it's good for leather. It's good. And if you breathe enough of it, you don't care how crappy your project comes out. You're going to be happy with it, right? So, okay. Okay, excuse me. I know I start talking so fast. I have to breathe. So if I ever just fall out of the chair, just give it a minute. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll start breathing again and I'll be back. So, oh, Black Pine Leather Company. Thank you for that too. Oh, gosh. Oh, Freddie. Yeah. I feel like I ought to just send you one just anyway. The backpack will be good for my getaway bag when it floods here in California. Bless your heart. We've been watching the news on that, y'all. You just got some kind of weather system just hammering you. Man, between the snow and the rain, y'all, prayers are with you always. Absolutely. I hope this passes. I hope it does, and I hope y'all are okay. Hope you don't have to use a backpack as your getaway bag or your getting out of town bag. Yeah, I hope not. Yeah, Dean, you can say rhymes with candy, right? For anybody that's new, I used to work for them. It's all big friendly competition. We all talk and chat and joke and have a good time together like at the shows. We're all at the shows. Yeah, it's a friendly competition. It really is. Love them, absolutely. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if we can get down. Hi, Devison. Devison, I'm glad to see your name pop up nonetheless. Uh, let's see, talking fast is easy when you manage to work out how to breathe through your ears. I'm still working on it myself. Yeah, yeah, I bet. Yeah, Chris Gould. Chris is with us. Chris, it's good to see your name pop up. Lexi, hello from South Texas, another part of beautiful Texas, and it's a beautiful part of the state. Really is. Used to go down to Brownsville, Matamoros with my folks growing up. Uh, we'd always go down there and get beautiful stuff. Pottery, oh, leather. Oh man. Yeah, anyway, love South Texas. Love every part of Texas. Every corner. Amarillo, you can see Amarillo 2 hours before you get there. It is literally that flat, but it's just wide open, beautiful sky. And oh, Austin, Western, Fredericksburg, Fort Stockton, Big Bend National Park. Oh, spent some time there and when I was in college. Uh, oh, let's see. Lad Ross. Okay. Had a little trouble. Okay, but it worked out good. There we go. Okay, glad to see that. Glad to see that. Very cool. Um, let's see, Michael Young. Michael, glad you're with us. Very cool. Come on in. Let's see, I've retired after 30 years in law enforcement. Bless you. Bless you for the job that you've done for us. And leather work is what I do now. I've learned so much from you. Michael, that means more than you know. I hope you're having a great time with it and making some beautiful stuff. That'd make my day. Absolutely. In fact, you just made my day. So, Michael, thank you for the career you chose. Thank you for the comment. Absolutely. Let's see. Mike Langford is with us. Mike, hope you're doing all right. Let's see. Hi, Chuck. I'm a new subscriber. Came across your video on making a suede drawstring bag. Those are cool. Those are fun. Yesterday, and now I've ordered some supplies to give it a go myself. Oh, Mike, you're gonna have a great time. Oh, you are. There's so much. There's so much. There really is. There's so much. You are not gonna believe how many people you are gonna make happy in the future. You'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see. Let's see. Let's see. David S. with us wouldn't decline an item, but here for the conversation and information. Very nice. Same here. I get some great information here. In fact, sometimes I'm a little worried that I forget to start up at 3 because I'm reading all the great comments. Yeah, haven't done it yet. That time will come. But anyway, so if we're ever late, you know what I'm doing. So somebody wave, hey, Chuck, the boss will call, or let's see. All right, good. We're working on the giveaway. Nice. Let's see. That's the king. Not so good at the breathing through my ears part, but I got talking out of my butt covered pretty well. That's got to be the one for the day. We gotta mark that one down. We gotta highlight that one. Oh, that's pretty good. Uh, I jumped too far forward. I'm trying to keep up, but y'all. Thank you for putting so many up. At the end, when I get a little like a stat screen. When we sign off, chat rates typically between 10 and 14. I don't know this, but I think that's an average of per minute for an hour, 60 times 14 or 15. Yeah, we get over 600 comments. Thank you, but at the same time, I'm so sorry. I literally am sorry I cannot respond to each and every one of these. I wish I could say hello to every person that chimes in and answer every question, but I'm sorry, I'm just not able to do that, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best. So, uh, this Dennis Volpe has nailed it. One thing I've noticed from leather crafters, much like pipe makers, we compete less with each other and instead offer advice, guidance, and care. We're a family who respects the craft, not the dollar. Man, I need to put that one on my wall. Dennis, very good one. That's excellent. Excellent. Let's see. Meredith Vandermenden. Hi from Saratoga Springs. Very nice. Land of horse racing and horse farms. Yeah, I bet. I make bags from old saddles and bridles. That's cool. I've just seen one or two here and there. Good one on that. That is very cool. Uh, Ben Raphael, Vancouver, our friendly neighbors to the north. Honored that you're with us. Very much so. Y'all, I hope it's a good live today. I hope it's some good information for the new folks, but hopefully some good information for those of us with a little experience as well. I just keep seeing so many great comments jump through here. Chris Gould. Chris is a member of a gun club. Got a production line going, making small drawstring pouches for musket balls. How cool is that? Oh, man, you pick up shooting. I mean, some of us, I think, pick up hobbies just so we have more projects. I think a lot of us buy crap just so we can make things for it. I kind of am under that impression. I'm not pointing any fingers here by any means. Chris McMorris. Chris is with us. Chris, I'm glad you're with us today. Appreciate your comment. More than you know, I really do. Y'all, thank you for those. They go deep. They really do. Good. Got some people helping out. Very nice. Jeremy Nedro. Y'all, it's warms my heart to see so many new names coming in. Y'all, again, I hope it's worth your time. I really do. So, okay, we're jamming right along. Let's see what we've got here. Because we need to do, let's do a shout out to the fan page, folks, which right at the top of my script. I finally got to post something. I know I'm so happy about that. I'll quit talking about it, but it seems rude to me not to post things. I mean, I could post patterns that I'm working to shoot tomorrow, you know? Anyway, all right, so oh, and there's one, and if you haven't been on the fan page, because we talked about this sometime back, and I was just so lax in getting the pictures of this up on the fan page. Somebody found a stool, a tripod stool in a garbage in a dumpster. And the bottom, you know, the little, I forget what you call them, wherever the yeah, I'm gonna use a technical term here. The thing that those things go in, right? Yeah, pockets. Yeah, they were. It was like a 2 millimeter cording that this was sewn with. I actually had to try to find this, and it's something close. But anyway, so I replaced those with some good 8 to 9 ounce, and then hand sewed the whole thing. Where I'm going with this is, and this has been a debate with me since the day I saw that thing. I cannot tell you if that is hand stamped or machine stamped because you've got ghosting, like around the little castle, you've got ghosting. But then when you look at the pattern outside of that, it's a little three petal flower. I don't know how somebody did that unless I don't know. It's just so it's it shows signs both of pressed and hand stamped, and it may be a combination of both. But the point is, in the last comment, hats off to whoever made that because very well done, very well done. So, okay, so anyway, Dragoon Blacksmith has some gorgeous knives. Oh man, uh, and some beautiful sheaths going with those. Absolutely, all over it there. Dragoon Blacksmith, nice job on those. Tara Kane. Tara's got a beautiful period pouch. Tara, I would wear that on my armor in a heartbeat. I absolutely would. That is a beautiful job. Well done. Let's see, Dennis Falone. First project completed. How cool is that? And it looks good. Now, Dennis was saying I'm having trouble with my purple antiquing. Yeah. Okay, if you're not familiar with this, just quick spiel. Oh, we've always had the same colors of antiquing. There's burgundy or mahogany, light brown, dark brown, medium brown, and black. Blah blah. That's it. That's all we had. Okay, now we've got a neutral. So you can mix this with our Angelus paints, our Angelus acrylic paints. So you can get unlimited amount of possibilities. Anyway, some of these, even for me, I've had a little trouble getting these to stick. So, Dennis, if you're watching by chance, this one is done with a purple. Well, this is a natural veg tan. There's no dye on it and no top coat. Um, it's light faded simply because it's been hanging in my weaver shop for about 5 years. It's like, I love that color. I love that color. But anyway, on this, you can see that. But the second you add almost any dye, light brown, maybe not so much, but any dye is just going to almost make that purple disappear. It's hard to get it to stand out. My only suggestion here is maybe a mix of maybe a little more paint and a little less of the neutral antique. Maybe experiment with that. Um, I think there's a couple of like the rose gold is beautiful. Now in bright sunlight, you absolutely see it. It pops. But you know, under normal lighting, it's hard to see it. It really is. So again, if you're watching, it's these things happen. They do, and I've had the same problem. So, couple more Rob Tester, absolutely beautiful work, doing very well on that. Wow, wow. And Richard Hat, one of the best gifts ever, moccasins for his granddaughter. That's just one of the many ways that we make people happy around us, and we have a great time making these things. Right, win 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 on the leather crafters. Um, Okay, and last one up, James Trotter got a judge. Big gun. Big gun. And the opportunity to make a project. And again, I say, you know, is this why we buy a lot of things? Is simply so we can make another project? I think so. But anyway, okay. So, um, yeah, screwing up sentences. I talk just like this in the videos. The problem is I have this old world gypsy witchcraft called editing. Yeah. So, oh, my videos are full of voiceovers. Now, if you've never noticed that, I'm doing my job. In my defense, some of them are stupid. Like we're working with a 1.5 inch strap, and I say, okay, let's take our 1 inch strap, little things like that, wrong sizing and whatnot. But others are just stupid statements. I mean, that I drop it out, re record something, and drop that in. So if nobody sees that, yay. Anyway, okay. Okay. So let's see. We are moving right along. All right. I keep checking my phone just because here very shortly we're gonna have some winners pop up. And I know I'm anxious for that. I'm anxious for that. So uh David S. got a question in there. I can't help but y'all, again, anybody, not just new folks, anybody. If you've got a question, drop it up here. I can't answer a lot of these. Weaver, like in the beginning, Weaver said it was Ask the Expert. And I was like, don't say that. La, 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 la. Anyway, um, you'll see. You'll get all kinds of legitimate, well thought out answers here. Even if I can't answer it, there's a lot. There's stuff I'm forgetting. I I think I've got to a point in my life where there's stuff I'm forgetting. I have to look back and almost relearn some of these things, or maybe look back. How did I do that last time? Do you ever like look at a project, something you've done, tooling or stamping or something, and your first thought is, how did I do that? I was here for it. I was in the house for that. I just happens, or is that just me? Is that just me? So anyway, one thing. One thing I did want to say. Let me jump back over to the because this is a problem. This is a problem. Our oblongs, our round holes, our English points, our round ends. Um, Crap. Okay, technically I didn't leave the shot. Just in broadcasting, that's the cardinal sin. Dead air. That's exactly right. Dead air. Anyway, the big point, because I want to bring this up, I just saw my notes. All right, we always want to punch. Always. Oblongs, round ends, all our punches, we always want to do these on the poly board. That's why mine are still as sharp as the day I got them. But what I'd say, we've got our quartz right on our work table. It's the center of our workshop. It's like a campfire to a campsite. The problem is when we put this on our quartz or our marble, it spins, makes me bat crap crazy. And I bet you feel the same way. Just take 1 square foot of scrap leather. This one, yeah, we're burning up a piece of leather, a whole square foot. I got to say, this is probably 6 or 7 years old. Still using it. The point is put this on top of your quartz or your marble, then your board on top of that. It won't move at all. It's one of the best tricks I can offer on that. But the big point there is make sure we're using our poly boards when we're using our punches. That'll make them last forever. That'll make them last forever. Now, the downside, does anybody have marble or granite countertops in your house? Who came up with this? The plate and glass attrition rate in our house is so high, we had to go to buying these big, thick beer glasses for our day-to-day use. And then still, it's got a crack in it. When do rubber countertops become popular? Seems like a much better idea to me. Anyway, okay, so let's see. All right, we've got that done. Fan page done, looking good. We're doing good on time. So let's do this. I'm going to jump back over here. Let's see, Anthony Robles. Does anyone, unless it's Robles, and please forgive me if I've got that wrong. Does anyone have a secret to applying dye? Every now and then, mine has streaks. You may or may not be going this way, but I would say start with your pro dye. And secondly, for me, I dip dye everything. And if you watch any of the videos where we dip dye something, it's fast, it's easy, and it's consistent. The problem with trying to get, and we can get a consistent pro dye on a larger panel. The trick is, and I want to say this just right, get as much dye, like say in your sponge. The dauber ain't going to happen. But like take our dressing sponges. Love them. They're about that big. I tend to cut them so I get 6 smaller. Um, but get as much coverage on your first pass as you can. Not like dripping wet, dye running up, but just get as much coverage as you can on your first pass. Then come back, make a second pass, and then probably a third. Just and you want to do this right on top of each other. You don't want your dye to dry between passes. But the thing is, right? I know there's too much to say, but the thing is, you don't. The pro dye is going to wick because the dye stuff is an oil based dye stuff, as opposed to the regular leather dye is a powder based dye stuff. Well, in my opinion, I don't know if this is exactly right. We need to do a lot from fibings. Yeah. Um, that oil helps that dye wick evenly. That's a big part of it. Now, the dip dyeing, it's going to use about 4 times the dye you would use. I don't actually know how much more, but at least 2 times the dye. Um, Simply because you're soaking it. But that's the point. You're getting that dye to wick through consistently. Um, that is probably going to cure your problem. I would say that would cure it. And the dip dyeing, I mean, you pour dye in a bin, you run it through, set it aside, you walk away, and it's pretty every time. What can affect this? The quality of the leather. That affects every step in the process can be affected by the quality of the leather. Um, if you ever get a chance, for those who haven't, if you've done some tooling, um, just a little bit of tooling or stamping, just kind of getting a feel for it, getting a start, and you're using kind of a lower quality leather. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. The point is that when you kind of start to get a little better at it, if you jump up to a quality leather like a Weaver Select or a Herman Oak, you're going to fall out of your chair at the difference your work makes. Your work may not have increased even that much, but the leather itself is actually making your work look better because, like if we're tooling or stamping, I always laugh because the Weaver Select and the Herman Oak, it almost stamps itself. I mean, really, you just lay the stamp next to it and it stamps itself. I can't emphasize that enough. The difference between going from a less expensive, mid quality, or even lower, but jumping up to just a very fine tannage. It's all the difference in the world, but it's all the difference on every step of the process. Absolutely. So, okay, I know I kind of went off on a rant on that one, but I hope it's a good point nonetheless. Uh, my is that Mecca Vivi? That I don't know if I have the perfect answer for this. Any tips for dyeing things that often come in contact with skins, such as dog collars? I find that the dyes can bleed and dull really quickly. Mecca, I might say leather balm. That's one of my favorites. You can absolutely leather balm the back of anything, and it's going to give us some protection. Now we're going to have rub off. It is what it is. Everything that goes in, it can come back out, and it's dye, right? It's dye. Um, but if we do this in my opinion, it's just my opinion. Here's how I do it. I'll pro dye, use a pro dye, then I'll come back in with a I've got a rag and it's lightly coated with neat oil. I keep it in a baggie so it doesn't evaporate. It's not heavy oil by any means. You can feel that there's a little bit of oil in that. Okay, so I'll dye, then come back over and clean. You're more cleaning the piece than adding oil. I don't want to add oil because it's so hard to get that consistent. Impossible, actually, unless you run it through and now we've got a whole can of worms all over the floor. Anyway, so let's clean it with that rag. We're adding just a touch of oil in there, and then come back with our leather balm because that's got a little bit of wax in it. So that's kind of my 3-step process to keeping rub off to a minimum. And that's going to knock out about 99%. But if we think about it, even with the best top coats, we sweat, it rains, dogs go through, what goes in is going to come out. The best we can do, it's all we can do. It really is. But I might say, like with that process, pro dye, oiled rag, and then leather balm, that's going to do pretty good. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I know I just anyway, see if that helps, but I have very little trouble with rub off. Very little. Again, we can only do as much as we can do. But But see if that helps. See if that helps. Hope so. But for the new folks too, definitely go with a top coat. Now, most of these, like a leather balm, you simply rub it on and buff it off, and it's beautiful. But I wish I had I wish I had something at hand that could show you the difference between no top coat and a top coat. The top coat's going to protect the leather from us and us from the leather, but it's going to enrich in the dye color. It's going to give it whatever gloss you want. I don't like a real high gloss. That's why I like the leather balm. It's a good matte gloss on it, kind of that lower end gloss. It's up to you. Absolutely. But I would definitely say go with a good top coat because it's just going to make your dye color pop. Or if you use an antique or paint, it's just going to make it pop. So, okay, another rant, but I hope it's good information. I hope that's good information. Uh, like Dibison. For rub off, my cheap is to use let's see, an automotive sheep's wool pad that I can, put in a drill. Yeah. Saves arms from workout, takes 30-minute buff job down to like 2 minutes. Dibison, it's a great idea. That's a great idea. Um, let's see, Nan Parsons. Nan, I'm gonna try to answer your question here. I've been working on a leather sheath for a knife my sister has. Well, nice, good, nice. I was checking the size before stitching, and the knife raised the front by about a quarter inch. You mean it just kind of bowed it up a little bit? If it still fits, that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, sword scabbards tend to do that often. No, I think that just means you've got a really tight fit. It probably also means like maybe your welts are a little too small. No, no, that's a wrong statement. A little too small. No, you put the welts in at the width that you want. If you don't want a welt, sew those right together. Now, the point of a welt, and if for folks that are new, if you're not familiar with a welt, all it is, crap, again, I wish I had a good example. Like with a holster, or a knife sheath. Say we're going to do a fold over knife sheath. We're going to bring that around. But right here, we're going to put a quarter-inch wide piece of leather down that edge so that the blade doesn't cut the stitch line. It doesn't cut the thread. But it also gives that knife a bit of a backbone, a little bit of strength along that edge. So, and you can use a welt or not. Like I said, I've seen folks use 3 and 4 welts on holsters. But that's probably but as long as it fits, that's the big point. Now, if it kind of makes you nuts, we're leather crafters. The littlest things can drive us back crap crazy. We're gonna make a club on that, the back crap crazy club. We're gonna do hats, we'll get mugs, jackets, we'll do a convention. But if you want to, maybe the next time you make one, maybe even thicken your welt. Now, if you only have like say 4 to 5 ounce in your shop, just do 2 welts. Do glue 2 quarter-inch back to back. That's going to bring you up to an 8 to 9. That's probably, if you've got any spine, an 8 to 9 ounces, an eighth of an inch thick, give or take. Yeah, but it's pretty close to that. Typically, knives are about an eighth of an inch thick, maybe a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. So it's almost a perfect match there. Go with the welt size you want. Absolutely. But I think, see if that helps. See if that helps. But as it stands, I don't think it's an issue. As long as the knife fits, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. And if it's bowing up your face a little bit, you got a good fit going there. Yeah. So good job. Good job on that one. All right. Let's see. 3:48 crap. How does the time go by so fast? Why doesn't the time when we're sitting at our desk at work go by so fast? I don't get it. Einstein. We need an Einstein to attack that problem. Do some kind of a theory of work time relativity, whatever. Okay. Anyway, all right. So videos. This Friday we've got the hip pouch. I've been waiting for that one to come out. That was a fun project, and it looks good. It looks good. Okay. We've got a patent leather clutch coming, and it's a very simple, very elegant project. We're working on that. Diamond spots. We got diamond spots in. I like spots. You may not have known that. Now we got diamond spots. Oh, time to go nuts with those. All right. We got our shop tricks coming up. Oh, we got one. I'm starting this right now. And trying to work on a design for that. Anyway, so there's one piece of equipment for a pirate costume that is the centerpiece. Absolutely. Maybe one of 2 centerpieces. I went online just to see what everybody else is doing. I'm really disappointed in what's out there. So we're gonna spank one together that's gonna slam. Yeah, baby. So anyway, I'm working on the design for that. It's one of my biggest problems. It's one of my biggest problems. I've got 3 designs here, 3 stamp patterns. I don't know if we can see those. Yeah, there we go. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I've got the design is ready. Everything's ready. I just don't have the decoration because what are y'all gonna like? What are y'all gonna like? Which one looks great? Which it's a real problem for me. It's a real problem. What's gonna look good? And then I always come back to, well, what would I like? And that's all. That's like my default. Like with a video or the projects and the videos, or what would I like to wear? If that, I tell you what, if I didn't do the armor, pirate would be my next genre. I love the steampunk. Love the concept behind the steampunk. I just like pirate. That's a cool genre. It really is. So anyway, we're gonna have a video. I haven't even started it yet, and I'm a little stressed over it. Anyway, we're gonna be able to help out you, or if you have a friend that's a pirate, we're gonna nail it on this one. All right. So, um, let's see, Dale Linden. Uh, let's see, Dale from Tennessee. Oh, okay. At the imprint, I'm not familiar with this, Dale, but you are putting it out there. Everybody, everybody here is going to gain from your knowledge. That's what we're doing. There you go. Very cool. Let's see, Susan M. Have you done a sheath for a Leatherman? No, I haven't. We did the box cutter. We did this guy, and it's relatively close. So that kind of got put on the back burner, but it would be nice to make one. Put a little stone, for a sharpening stone or clips. Oh, typical leather craft. The simplest idea can explode into cool things to do. I know, sorry, lunch is fighting back. anyway, okay. Oh, that's Ela Lane. Lane. Okay, this is great. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. That's Lane. That's a good one. Thanks for putting that in there, y'all. Thanks for making this the happy event that it is. Absolutely. That's it. Night for day. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll take the one Jill likes. That's what we're married. Those of us are married. We know that. It just goes without saying. The best thing to say in a marriage, nothing. Don't say anything. Love my wife. Love my wife. Oh, Rick, because I saw Swashbuckler. Right? Yeah. Oh, boarding cutlass. Oh, the captain's jackets, the tall bootstraps. I might do pirate anyway. Hard to set that armor aside. The black and turquoise Celtic knot. Yeah, it's actually I don't know. Okay, anyway, no picture of it, so why are we going to talk about it? Anyway, all right. So Rick, I'm putting together a swashbuckler costume right now. Very excited. Going to make a duster. Oh, from Weaver's Black Trap. Oh, the Black Trap got some right behind the greenery. Yeah, again, I brought greenery in for our anniversary. How nice, right? Anyway, okay. Rick, that's going to be gorgeous. Oh, man. And I want to see the swashbuckler. When you pull it together, put that on the fan page. Yeah, when you get the whole thing together, put it on the fan page. So, oh, yeah. Yeah, the Ant-Man 303 with us. Very nice to see your name pop up. Oh, Becky Eversole. Becky. Let's see. Oh, bless your heart, Becky. Thank you for that. That really does mean more than you know. It really does. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna get down here because clock's ticking by. All right. Oh, got to do notes from the boss. Got to do notes from the boss. Okay, so right off the retail store opening. Okay. Oh, we have winners. Yeah, we have winners. Okay, winners. Here are our winners. All right, so for our backpack, Tammy Ramotko. Tammy, gonna have a backpack on its way to you. And Ernie Murphy. Yo, good job. Weaver wallet. Ernie, I hope you like that. It's really well made. I mean, edge coats, and I hope that's going to be a cool gift for y'all. That is excellent. Okay, so y'all, on our webpage, we've got an email address. You can go straight to that email, and I might say put in comments, winner, live winner, and just send us your name and your address, and we'll get those on their way to you. Congratulations. I want to do. I want to do a giveaway every week, but the boss is not going to let me do that. So anyway, shh, la 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 la. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So yeah, congratulations. Um, Mr. Pilot 737 is with us. I have not seen your name in a long time. I hope you're doing all right. Probably work. Yeah, it afflicts a lot of us. It certainly does. Again, haven't found that, independently rich thing yet. It's not falling in my lap. So here I am at work. Yeah, get up and do it again. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Hey Chuck, I'm back. How's it going? It's going very well. I hope it is for you as well. Very nice. Um, let's see, Nevis St. Kitts. Nice. Good to see your name pop up. Y'all, if I didn't mention your name and you're new, please forgive me. I wish I could mention every name, but it doesn't matter. We all are glad you're with us. Absolutely. We're all glad you're with us. And I hope it's a good time, but I hope it's informative too. So, okay. All right. Let's see. Notes from the boss retail store opening. Retail store opening on May 11th, 12th, and 13th. That's in Ohio. Yeah. So if you're able to make it, please come on. I'll be there. I'm going to be teaching a couple of classes, maybe some demos. We're kind of nailing that down. But the point is, I'll be there. I'll be there. We're going to make a big to-do about it. We're going to make a big to-do. So, oh, I forgot about this one. Giveaway 4-ton clicker. Oh, our mighty wonder giveaway. I want one of those, but I can't apply. I can't apply. My boss would see through that in a heartbeat. So anyway, go to the website. You'll find the information there. Oh, look, wait a minute. See, because I got to jump back over here. Okay, that's all. Okay, giveaway, 4-ton clicker. That's big enough. Right news, big enough there. Anyway, there is Chris McMorris. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, because I saw cosplay jump out. I sure did. I did. Noodle leather crafting. First couple of projects are going to be small, like watch band and wallet. Dude, those are great. Those are great because it's projects that you can put on and wear, and you're immediately going to be getting compliments. You'll see. You'll see. Those are some of the best projects is that we can put on and wear and use in our daily life. Absolutely. That small doesn't matter. Does not matter. Okay, man. Well, but my big project is going to be my wife's cosplay outfit with bracers, corset, belt, and pouches. You're going to have a blast putting that together, and she's going to have a blast wearing it, and you're both going to have a blast when you're at a cosplay event or a fair. Win, win, win. Y'all, if you do the leathercraft, I keep saying this. It's a win, 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 win craft. It really is. It is. I'll leave it right there. I know because I'm rolling and we're running out of time. All right, product of the week. I got to get this out. Master Tool, oblong punches. And these are my favorite. Okay, here's why. Let's do a comparison. Okay, let's see a comparison. Yeah, we'll use a round end. Cheap tool. We've all seen them. They're out there. They're everywhere. But do you notice that the handle is actually welded onto the cutting plate, right? That's going to last about a week. Yeah. Okay. Master Tool, not such. In fact, not only are these made in the U.S., they are made not far from Weaver. It's 1045 cold rolled steel. I love them. And this is our oblong, our English points, and our round end punches. I love them. These are great tools. And again, I marked these, but again, it's a tool you're going to buy once. On these guys, I bet I bought 4 or 5 1.5-inch punches because they're just not made to last. They're going to break right there at your weld. Always do, every time. Let's see. I think we've got everything knocked out here. Yeah. I haven't sharpened these since I got them. And when you punch them like a 1.5 with a rawhide mallet, you're almost surprised that it went through that easily. Okay. So 359. I hope this has been a good live for everybody. Tell you what, it's been an absolute pleasure on my part. Absolute pleasure, y'all. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your comments, your questions, your answers, confidence for the new folks, welcoming the new folks, saying hello. Same on the fan page. I love reading through it. It just puts a smile on my face. So, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up here. It's 4 o'clock. We've changed our time now. So in 2 weeks we'll be on at 3 o'clock East Coast time. Maybe we'll be past that time change mess. That older I get, the more it seems to affect me, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyway, so y'all got some great comments. Everybody helping everybody out. Sometimes I like to just sit back and watch and just read because I'm getting information too. Um, I had a business for 13 years and learned a lot, but I almost think I learned more simply running a retail leathercraft store because of the customers. Exactly what's going on here. So, y'all, we are going to wrap it up at this point. Lad Ross, Lisa Bush, Vanessa, Lexi, Lane, Darren, Nevis. Y'all, thank you for making this what it is. Absolutely makes my Wednesday. I'm going to have a smile on my face the rest of the week, and I hope y'all feel the same way. Hope you got something good on your cutting table, and I hope you got a great project going. Hold on just a minute. Now, we need this. I don't know. Since she's calling before the end of the live, I'm a little worried. But anyway, we'll figure it out. We certainly will figure it out. But y'all have a great evening. It's been an absolute pleasure. Have a great second half of your week. Have a good weekend. Make something pretty. Make something for a spouse, friend, family member, coworker. Oh boy, you want to see a smile on somebody's face? That's the way to do it. So, love y'all more than you know. Love this time. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. I'm gonna do my best to have some more fun stuff to look at. And y'all, thanks again. Love y'all. Oh, what right. Good luck with your projects. We gotta do that. So, all right. Bye, y'all.